So I'm going to officially welcome you to Westmoreland County Community College. My name is Christy Bishop. I'm the Vice President Academic Affairs, and we're going to have a great day today. So as you begin the semester, I'm going to challenge you to do 3 things. So keep these in mind. I want you to think about engage, explore, and enhance. So I want you to engage. I want you to show up. Just showing up will get you involved in the college. Go to your classes, go to activities, go to our sporting events, go to the picnics and the wonderful things that our CAB does. Showing up is how you start to make friends and become a part of the college. Get involved. We have some amazing activities for you to get involved in. During the lunch, there'll be an activities fair where you can see all the things you can be a part of that will enhance your career and will enhance your studies. So definitely get involved. And then meet new people. Today is a great place to meet new friends. So look around, see people that you want to know, smile, introduce yourself. The friends you make in college are some of the best friends you'll have in your life. Explore. Take advantage of all of the resources that we have to offer to you. You're going to hear about some of those today. Don't be afraid to try them. Reach out and take advantage of what's available. Try something new. Don't just stay in your little area. Try something you haven't tried before. There's a lot of opportunities to see what you're interested in. And keep an open mind. College is a time where you're going to learn new ideas and be exposed to new things. So keep an open mind and be open to those experiences. And finally, enhance. Focus on what's important to you. Think about your future. Think about what you're going to do in the for your career, for where you're going to transfer. Just make sure that you're always thinking about the future and make the most of your college experience. So as a student, if you engage, explore, and enhance, you're going to have a very successful time here at Westmoreland. So I am going to introduce our outstanding faculty member who will help you with these three challenges. His name is Assistant Professor Dr. Tom Soltis. He began teaching sociology classes here at Westmoreland in 1990, and he's made a significant impact on the college during his tenure. He's led the way for adoption of essential learning outcomes, and he has been selected the Outstanding Teacher of the Year for 2 times and nominated 7 times by his students. To be a part of this award, you have to demonstrate excellence in the classroom, instructional innovations, contributions to the community, and leadership in the college. People who win this award are nominated by students, and the winner is selected by a committee of their peers. So Tom Soltis is he's going to be part of your student success today, so be sure you catch his session. You'll really enjoy what he puts on for that. He is an exceptional communicator and a gifted teacher who has a passion for what he does, and he displays this exuberance that you will see here in a minute. He has a doctorate from sociology from the University of Pittsburgh, and he has said that for him to encourage and assist our students on their ambitious journey is his goal as a teacher. So please help me welcome Dr. Soltis to the podium.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Bishop. I don't know who that person she was talking about was, but he sounds like a really cool guy, I can tell you that. First things first, can you believe what a wonderful place this is? Who else would let somebody wearing the Dogs Playing Cards shirt talk to you? I mean, come on, that's really optimistic. You are on what is going to be a fantastic journey. They gave me a script to introduce the college president. Yeah, like I'm going to follow that. Here we go. What I'm going to say to you, you are about to begin a journey. And if I asked every single one of you, and if you were to answer this question honestly, you're a little nervous, you're a little unsure, you're a little scared, and that's okay. Where you are at right now is where every college graduate was at some point. At some point, every one of your teachers, every doctor, every lawyer, everybody that has a college degree at some point was a first day, first term college student. For me, that was 35 years ago when I was attending a student orientation. The fascinating thing about your education, you are on a journey. We don't know where it's going to end. 35 years ago, no one could have told me that I would be up here doing this. No way at all. That's the neatest thing about your college education. You have a chance to succeed, to explore, to learn, to get involved in ways and topics that are phenomenal, and that's what you want to do. You want to seize that opportunity that you have. Without going too far into that, that's the neatest thing about the journey. You are going to see things. You are going to learn things that are so far beyond what we can comprehend right now. You are at the beginning of what, and I really like to use this as part of the college's logo, you are about to begin a truly ambitious journey, and it will go as far and as rich and as influential as you want it to be. And that is the best part of your college education. In order to help you do that, the college has offered opportunities. We have all of the resources you need available. And as I've been asked to, my main purpose is to introduce our president. Our president came to us a couple years ago. I am completely unscripted. She's a little afraid right now about what I might say, and I would be too. She came to us, brought to us a level of commitment, a level of excitement, a level of a dream to the college that we hadn't had for a while. The spark was there. Yeah, we were a wonderful institution. What happened is when Dr. Stanley arrived, that spark, that flame became full out. We are an ambitious journey. We are an ambitious college, and we are pleased to have you with us. Dr. Stanley has got community members involved. She has brought others involved, really has brought a real nice reputation to the college. And it's with that that I'm going to introduce her and ask her to come up and talk to you. But before I do that, and this is the part where everybody gets scared, when you do something like this, people always ask me, they say, Tom, how do you end that? Do you do a prayer? Do you do a blessing? Should I end my introduction with a joke or a funny story or something like that? What I'm going to end with, and then I'll call Dr. Stanley up here. It's called a poem. It's from a person named Brayton Braley. And I'm going to ask you to remember this as you start onto this journey. If you want something bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all terror of the opposition for it, if you simply go after the thing you want with all your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold, famine, poverty, nor gout, nor sickness, nor pain of body and brain can keep you from the thing you want, if dogged and grim you beseech it and beset it, with the help of God, you will get it and begin your journey. And at that point, I'm going to ask Dr. Tuesday Stanley come up and welcome you to the college. Thank you very much, Dr. Stanley.
I'm not jumping on stage, Tom. I'll leave that up to you. Welcome, everybody. Great crowd. Appreciate it. Can you guys hear okay? Okay. Over there on the side, it was kind of reverberating. So now you know why Tom is Professor of the Year, second time around. He's fabulous. I'll do a little bit of a promotion. He teaches Introduction to Psychology, so sociology. Oh my gosh. I was just thinking how mentally prepared you've come, Tom. So that went into my head. Sorry, sociology. So if you're looking for a great course from our Professor of the Year, that's a good one to take. My son took it and loved Tom. So anyway, so if you are like most new students, you are feeling a little trepidation, overwhelmed, wondering how you're going to get to class, what it's going to be like. And I'll just tell you that's okay. We show up every year as well, and we feel kind of the same way, right? What to expect, anxious, nervous. It will be okay. We're here to help you. You get lost in the hall, look us up. We'll direct you. So Tom mentioned about commitment. I am committed to this institution, and I will tell you that many of us are, and that commitment is to you as well. So to tell you how committed I am, I'm going to embarrass my son because he's here. He's a freshman this year. So I think there is no bigger statement of the quality of education that we give than to say that my own kids are coming here. I believe in what we're doing here so strongly that I think it is a great preparation for my son. So I'm not going to have him stand because that really would be over the edge, don't you think? Yeah. No? You want me to have him stand? Oh, yeah? That's all right. I won't. But he did have to come today, right? So his question to me when I said, you must come to orientation, was why? So I'll tell you. So today, you get to meet people. That's a good thing. That's one of the best things about college, right? For me, I learned as much inside the classroom and outside the classroom. It was kind of an equal split for me. I learned about myself. I made great friends. I learned how to interact with people I had never come in contact with, right? And to today's society, that's an important lesson, especially in light of what's been going on, to appreciate and value different people and who've come from different experiences. So make an effort to get to know folks. So by show of hands, who in the audience is over 40? Good, right? So that's what a community college is about. Okay, we have that range of age. And let me tell you, if you have somebody in your class who is what you consider to be perhaps a non-traditional student, hook up with them, become friends with them. They will help you. And then I encourage those who are in that over 40 category, me too, connect with the younger students. And here's why, okay? So that non-traditional student can talk you down, even if they're anxious, right? They have developed coping skills over the years. They can help you. They can talk to you, share their experiences, make it better. And I encourage those that are over 40 to connect with the younger students. They will keep you young. They will teach you how to be current, relevant, what have you, right? And kind of keep that spirit alive. So that mix is what's perfect. Parents and family, we will see a little bit later on how to support your student, because that's also important. So if you are feeling like, there have been times in my life where I have just felt like I'm the only person that feels this way. That's it, right? I'm feeling so overwhelmed. There was a time when I was getting my doctorate degree. I was flying from Houston to Philly, right? I was taking the red eye on a Thursday, coming back on a Sunday to take all my courses. I had 3 little kids. I was still nursing my twins. So in between having a full-time job, 3 little kids, flying back and forth on the red eye, writing my dissertation, taking the courses, I'm like, I'm on a break. This is too much. I am overwhelmed. And I felt like I was the only person feeling that way and going through that. The bad part is I did not reach out because I felt that way. So in hindsight, looking back, we've had discussions, those of us who had gone through the program, and there was more than just me who was feeling that way, feeling completely overwhelmed. Is this worth it? Can I do it? Am I smart enough? Can I hold a job, have the kids, do the career, all of that? So that's a lesson I've learned. So please don't feel like you are sitting here alone with anything that you are experiencing. Reach out. We're here to help. If you don't want to talk to your fellow classmates, your professors, any of us, we're here for you. And most of all, have fun. I know Kat's in the room. She's got student life. Where's Kat? She was in the room. Maybe she's out helping others or getting ready for her session. So get involved. It's fun. And that's also how you meet people. So enjoy today. Talk to us. We want to get to know you. We want to get to know your name. Have a great experience. Study hard. Balance your life. All right? So at this point, I am going to introduce Sydney Beeler, who is our Vice President of Enrollment Management. And just so I can make up for my little snafu up front, it's Tom Soltis, Sociology.
So, good morning. Okay, so I just told my staff that I get more and more obnoxious the more I have to say good morning. So I know it's early. Who's early? Who this is like a trial run for 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock classes next week? Come on, who has the early morning classes? Okay, so I need a little bit more energy. Let's try this again. Good morning. Hey, ambassadors, orientation leaders, athletes, back in the back. Let's see if you guys can beat them. Good morning. Okay, folks, they're louder back there. Let's go again. Good morning, new students. Really? Really? My 8-year-old yells louder at me. Let's go again. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. That's a little bit better. Okay, so you just heard Dr. Bishop and Dr. Stanley challenge you, right? 3 challenges: engage, explore, and enhance. So the message there is that the energy you put into this is what you're going to get out, right? The more you put into your experience, the more you will get out. So I'm going to give you another challenge today. You guys all came in here and you sat by people who might have been familiar, right? Well, I'm going to give you 30 seconds, and I want you to introduce yourself to the person in the row in front of you. And if there's no one in front of you, go to the next closest person. And on your mark, get set, go. Huh? All right, now, once you get to know them, I want to see you guys stand up and turn around and introduce yourselves to the people behind you. Front row, feel free to mingle across the front. I'm sitting. All right. So I know Dr. Stanley asked for the folks in the room who are over 40. What about the folks in the room who you're the first one in the family to go to college? Raise your hand. Congratulations, you've just changed the path of your entire family from now on. What about the folks in the room who had to drive more than 10 minutes to get here? Yep, all right. What about the folks in the room who showed up this morning with the hope that starting your ambitious journey here today is going to change the rest of your life and make it to where you can get a career where you can support your family? Good job. Please notice that you already have a lot in common with each other in this room. When I started college, I started my college journey with the aspirations of going into a 6-year medical program. And I went into my classroom at 450 people on the first day. It was a chemistry class. And I got told to look to my right and look to my left. And then my professor, who we had a nickname for at that point in time, which I will not say, proceeded to tell us one of us would not be there by the end of the semester. Guess what that made me feel like? Really, really crappy. And I was scared out of my mind. And guess what? I didn't reach out for help. I didn't go to class at 7:40 in the morning as a freshman. I had a lot of issues as to why I couldn't make class. None of them were really important. And I ended up retaking chemistry 2 other times, okay? What did I do wrong in that situation? I didn't reach out. What else did I do wrong? Ding, ding, ding. I had a really bad attitude. My mindset was closed. I was not open to learning at that point in time. What else did I do wrong this side of the room? You've already heard it once today. I didn't show up. I didn't get up to go to 740 chemistry, and guess what? I had a lot less than a 10-minute drive. I had a 2-block walk up a hill, and it was just too much, okay? So the reason why I share that is because right now, you need to make your mindset ready for classes next week. You need to be open to learning. You need to get the drive and the commitment that when it starts snowing outside and it's cold and dark, that you're gonna get up and make that 10 to 15-minute drive anyway, because your learning is more important, right? And that career is more important than the extra 10 minutes of sleep. The other thing you need to do is you need to make the commitment that you'll reach out. And there are a lot of people along these back walls here, and there are a lot of people in offices and in your classrooms who will help you if you say, I need help. We do that really well here. But we can't read minds. We don't do that so well. So you guys have to speak up, and you have to use your voices. And if you don't know how to use your voice and ask for help, we can teach you that, but we can't read minds. All right. So today I challenge you to meet 2 people. You've met 2 people. I challenge you to get their numbers by the end of the day so that you can check in or Snapchats or whatever. I know I'm not with it. I don't know Snapchat. But whatever, so that you guys can check in and hold each other accountable. Because I can tell you what, in about 6 weeks, you're going to start, yeah, you're laughing, it's okay. You're going to start having a challenge getting here because it gets hard. And that's when you need your buddies. Right now, I'm going to blast some people in the back of the room. And I had told Kat to warn them I was doing it. Everybody wearing colored shirts in the back, student ambassadors, athletes, orientation leaders. Come up here real fast. Come on, don't be shy. And while they're coming up here, give them a shout out. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so these are folks who have been through this, y'all. Okay, they know what it's like. They've been through the early morning classes. They've been through the times when they're like, what the heck am I doing here? I can't do this. This is hard. They've been there. They've done that. They've gotten through it, right? So when I'm saying reach out, these are some folks you can reach out to. They've also learned how to balance life, athletics, student activities, and a whole lot more. How many of you guys work? That's going to be a time management. How many of you guys work? They've mastered it. They got it figured out. So ask for help. They can help you, and none of the teachers even have to know about it. Okay? So with that being said, I don't have my agenda. I think I'm handing it over to John for a program. Am I right? I'm sorry, I put it down. Thank you, and thank you guys. You guys can go back and sit down. I'm sorry. Open your mind up today. Soak as much in. And get motivated for the year to come because there's a lot to be had. See you guys later. Have a great day.